Hey team, I hope all is well. I wanted just to take some time to say thank you to everyone for serving on this project. Want to say thank you on behalf of the United Way, but also thank you as a fellow classmate working on this project, working on as a team together. I just wanted to share. I was speaking with the folks from finance yesterday, and just kind of as we're finalizing this process, and I just want to make one last appeal and talk to you guys about something that was brought to my attention a few weeks ago. There was a family here in York County, live in York County. It was a mother that came to our office, and she had it was her husband and a son who was disabled and an older daughter, all adult children. But they came to our office, and they came in the daughter both and son both were unfortunately had disabilities, physical and mental disabilities, and so they came into our office, and they were just sharing their story of hardship. The mother cried as she explained to us she was at a place of pretty much losing the home for her family and her children. Went on to make long story short, the lady explained her past, how she came from a corporate America position to, being one of those folks that suffered from the recession and lost pretty much everything, her house, her car, and her family, pretty much lifestyle. And they were at a place where they were literally living off payday advance loans. Her and her husband would get a loan, pay off a loan, get a loan, pay off a loan. The old saying of, I guess, robbing Peter to pay Paul, that type thing. And it was very, very sad. But they had just kind of reached a place of no return when it came to being able to afford just their rent. And so we talk to them, and whenever we provide funding or support to families, we like to go over budgeting, just kind of looking at how they're spending their money and getting those details. And that's where we discovered the dependency on the payday advance loans. And it dawned on me at that point, what we're doing is such a wonderful thing and so needed for families in our community. I'm excited that we will be the leaders and a resource that folks in our community can go to whenever they may need financial support or literally financial education. What are our needs? How do we get from this rut that we're in? How do we dig ourselves out? And I'm excited serving on the research team to see the plan that we've kind of developed, and we're meeting with banks next week to kind of finalize that plan, but something that will be sustainable, something that will be long term for families. So when ladies like this individual come to my office or any other partner in the community, we can kind of say, these are the opportunities afforded to you, available to you here in York County. And so I would like to just make one last appeal. Let me begin by saying thank you to everyone first for making that commitment to sell the 50 tickets. That is a large commitment, I know. And I know we'll just all ask our friends or just write checks ourselves, however that works. But thank you all for that commitment. But I wanted to ask one last time for everyone to ask your business, your team, your company, to maybe make a contribution to our project. We really want to make sure that we meet our goal and we put something in place that will be long lasting, and that will make an impact on our community. And so with that being said, being a fundraiser, someone who is constantly working with community agencies and partners and players asking for their support, I always understand the importance of a relationship. And most of you have that relationship with your employer to ask and better tell the story than anyone and make that connection on what your employer see as a priority in regards to community needs. So we're asking if you guys would just kind of make a final push at your companies to see if anyone would be interested in supporting what we're doing by sponsoring our project, maybe even being a sponsor or a supporter of our Come See Me event. And in some regard, we're still planning and putting all the final details on that. So again, just wanted to share that with you guys. Thank you all. This has been such a wonderful class to work with, a lot of learning experiences, and it's definitely something you will be able to put in our tool belt to say that we accomplished at the end, So I'm looking forward to it, and I'm so grateful to have shared this experience with each of you. Just wanted to share that with you. Have a wonderful Easter, and I will see you guys in a couple of weeks.